Hello everybody, what's up? How is it going? Welcome to another music video makeup look. We are back. Happy Monday to you guys. And today's look that we are going to do is Blondie's Heart of Glass. Her look is very silvery, glowy. She got the cute lips going on, all of that. So we're just going to work to recreate that. And instead of talking about the actual music video itself like we usually do, what we're going to do is talk about going to makeup school and how I feel about going to makeup school. So first things first is priming our eyelids. Today we are going to start with the eyes and not with the face. So go ahead and prime those eyelids. After priming those eyelids, we're going to go in with our BH Cosmetics Foils palette. This is a very silvery sort of look. So the tones that we are going to use are going to be primarily in this top section. I am going to go ahead and list all of the colors and the palettes that I use down below, so if you have any questions, feel free to refer down below. So I went to makeup school back in 2015. The reason why I went was because of a few things. I was primarily focusing on photography at the time, and I remember I would get clients who would come to the sessions and they would have just not the best makeup on, and I personally had a fascination with makeup, but I was never good at it or really aware of how to make things look good. I had a friend in high school, her name was Gabby, still friends today, hey, what's up? And I remember she was huge into makeup and she had all the different colors and stuff, but I never was like as into it almost. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna go wear my mascara and that's all I want to wear is my mascara. So yeah, Gabby was into it, I was not, and then as I grew older I got more into it, but I wasn't really sure how to do anything in the field. So yeah, I took the class because I had clients who would come in and didn't have their makeup done really well. And especially in post, you realize what a difference it makes having makeup that looks good. It was very hard to make the client look their best if they didn't have a good thing of makeup. So I took the course in 2015. So in the state of Texas, you actually don't need any sort of certification in order to do makeup artistry. All you need is your own kit and you can go out and do it. And when it comes to hair you do need a certification of sorts. You need really a cosmetology license in order to do it. But with makeup, you do not. So for me personally, I just was so unaware of the whole thing. And while YouTube still teaches you things, I wanted to get the firsthand experience in doing a class so that I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. The class overall was I think a 40-hour class. It was like 10 hours each day for a grand total of about, let's say it was like 4 days. 4 days I did it, 5 days, so maybe it was a little bit less than 10 hours. But after those 4 days, you got certified. They gave you a whole bunch of different things that you would have in your kit starting off, which some of the things I do feel weird still having, but I do have and I do use from my original kit. But yeah, they gave you, like I said, everything that you needed in your base kit, and then they also gave you a free photo session at the end of your class, and that way you can have some portfolio photos to go out in the real world and say, hey, you know, I've done makeup, here are some professional studio shots of my work. Makeup teacher was Crystal Makeup, and she was so fun, so freaking fun. This now leads me to, do I think that it's necessary to take a makeup class in order for you to succeed as a makeup artist? I know some people may say, oh no, like you're good, go do your YouTube and you're gonna learn and yada yada. And while I do think that I have learned a lot since through YouTube, I do think that what I learned in that class is invaluable. It is just, it's minor things that you maybe wouldn't think about until you're in the field. So one example of what they did teach us was the importance of cleaning your brushes. And I have seen, when I did work in the wedding industry, different makeup artists coming, and it looked like they were just reusing all of their stuff on the next person. So they'd be like, oh yeah, I just did so-and-so, about to go jump in and do the next person, and they would use the same brushes on these people. And I remember getting so nervous and being like, ooh, you know, like, are you allowed to do that? Are you not? And after taking the class, I realized how to clean your brushes and how important it was to clean your brushes, because if you did not, you run the risk of your client getting really, really, really sick. You know, to the point where people can go to the hospital with some major problems if you do not clean your brushes properly. So things like that, you know, it's like people will talk about on YouTube and say, oh yeah, like clean your brushes. But like, they don't teach you, I don't know, I haven't had any luck finding anybody who is enforcing, I think, cleaning your brushes and going from client to client and how to go about that process. So, like I said, to me, I think the course was very important because it taught you the value of cleaning your brushes. And then it also taught you different techniques on how to apply makeup. It taught you the importance of color matching. And it takes such a small amount of time, you know? You can do it for 4 days. It's not too bad. Personally, I do believe that I spent quite a bit of money on it. I spent either $1,300 for the class, or I spent $2,300. I can't remember, but when it comes to what is included in the course itself, like I said, you get your supplies that you need. It was included. And then I also was able to get the photos taken at the end, which, if any of you guys know, when it comes to photo work, it's pretty expensive. You know, one session, especially in studio, with someone who's an actually good photographer, not like trash, it can run you $250, $300 to go and get those shots. So it was something that it was really great to see all of that being included in my course. And it just gave me the foundation to start off and go out into the field and do what I would want to do from there. Would I go back out and do it again? Yes. Do I think every single person who is looking to become a makeup artist should take some sort of class? Yes. I think education is key for anybody who wants to excel in their field. And yes, you can learn a lot through YouTube, but you can learn even more if you have someone who can mentor you and just teach you the basics in person. And you can't beat that certain certification programs are really that short. 40 hours, it's nothing. It's nothing. Easy, you know? I do not have a orange gloss, but I do have an orange lipstick. So I'm gonna do the lipstick first. And then from there, add your favorite lip gloss on top. And that basically sums up the look. Today, like I said, our inspiration was Blondie's Heart of Glass, and overall, I'm looking at it right here on the side. I think we did a good job. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully this did give you a little bit more insight on the makeup artistry industry and the value of doing a course to get certified when you first start out. I wouldn't change the outcome, I wouldn't change any of it. I love the way the process was and how easy it was to get certified, and just the education. It's so valuable, and it just correlates through the rest of your life, really. You know, I've used really everything, every single thing that Crystal taught us in class. I use it on a daily basis. If I start seeing my brushes start looking funny, I'm like, okay, no. You know, she taught us how to clean brushes. She taught us like I said, color matching, cut creases, how to do certain things with makeup. It was all basic makeup tutorials that can set you on just, you know, doing pretty basic looks, but it still gave you the foundation of what you need to proceed in the career. But for what it was really great, really inclusive, and it was just wonderful. So if you're a student, or you're someone who just graduated, or someone who is looking to go into makeup artistry, what I can say is practice every day on yourself. Try and do all of your friends' makeup so that you can start learning how to color match and do all that kind of stuff. Color match, color correct, whatever. And then get certified. You know, it doesn't hurt. Having a certification under your belt is something that does look good, and it does show that you are trying to take it seriously as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. As I've said before, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, all of that, and we'll see you guys next Monday with another music video makeup look. I just flicked myself in the eye. See you guys.